That was a technical after you're done?
Yeah, I kind of was, because I don't know why it was a technical. I was talking to Frank during the time.
Is that as good a dunk as he's had here at Kansas?
Yeah, best dunk all year.
Frank, how physical was it out there? And do you welcome that play, that kind of play?
Yeah, I mean, I like physical play. I wouldn't say it was very physical. I think guys are just a little aggressive. I enjoyed it though. I'm pretty sure my teammates enjoyed it too.
Hey, Cliff, did you know that the technical after Kelly got shoved, did you know it was on Jamari right away, or were you worried it could have been on you?
I was worried it could have been on me. I just lost my head, wasn't thinking.
So was that a nervous couple of minutes there?
Yeah, it was kind of nervous, but then once the ref told me it was on Jamari, I loosened up.
Kelly, did you feel you guys won it at the free throw line, or how would you look at this game?
Say it again.
Did you guys win it at the free throw line today?
I don't think so. Definitely not. I mean, we missed a lot of easy free throws that we usually make, and we just got to focus on the line and just continue to work on it.
Frank, you guys had several chances, it seemed like, to break this game open. You couldn't quite hit the shot, or something happened. What was it, kind of a grinded-out game for you, or what? How did you see this game going?
Yeah, I think we missed a ton of easy shots around the rim. A couple of jump shots we usually make, and I would say just trying to get out and get in transition and get easy baskets. That was the key for us, and just playing together on the defensive end.
Cliff, without looking at the box score, could you tell me who had the most rebounds in the game?
Nah, I can't even tell you.
Frank,
yeah.
You guys gonna hear about that, or?
No, we know he can rebound the ball. We know he's always in the right spot at the right time too. So
He did it several times this year.
kind of disappointed in myself though. I'm just playing.
Well, you guys did have a 43-26, big advantage on the boards. How big a key was that for you guys?
Yeah, I think that was very huge for us. Getting on the offensive glass, a couple of guys got several offensive rebounds, and they were big baskets once they kicked it out.
Kelly, what were your thoughts kind of sliding into that 4 spot when the big guys kind of got in a little foul trouble and it was you and Landon kind of playing with 4-5?
I mean, I knew in practice that I'd have to slide over and guard LeBron. That was definitely on the scouting report. It was just, another assignment that I had to do. I mean, it wasn't anything new to me.
All right, guys, we're going to break it up.
He hasn't been playing aggressive as he usually play. As I've seen him play, he hasn't been just playing aggressive. We've been taking a lot of shots. Not trying to get to the basket, that's all.
Is it just a little mental stuff, or how do you break out of a funk like that?
He just got to come back. He knows. Coach tells him all the time. He knows he hasn't been playing how he usually play. Coach just tells him all the time. You got to get back. He just got to get back.
Cliff, on your tee, did you look at the bench?
No. I was talking to Frank.
What'd you say to Frank?
Turn up. That's all I told him was turn up.
So you flexed your muscles and said turn up, and they hit you with the tee?
Yeah.
They thought you were talking.
Yeah, they had to be. I think I was talking to the bench, but I wasn't talking to the bench.
Cliff, why didn't you come back in after your third foul?
I'm not sure.
How would you describe that dunk? I mean, you called it the best of the season for you so far. What else comes to mind?
Ferocious. That's all I got to say, ferocious.
Now, you brought it way back. It blew up the building. I mean, did you think you were going to be able to throw it down from that distance?
No, I actually didn't. I just told myself I need to go dunk the ball. Man, I just dunked it.
You ever practice kind of throwing it in like you did? You got so high.
Yeah, I do it all the time in practice, and even in warm-ups I do it.
Cliff, what do you think of Landon's play?
Oh, he didn't play the first half. I think he played really great. Got a couple rebounds. stepped up at the line, dunked the ball. I think he played well in the second half.
Did you guys know, new guys know coming into this game tonight that it might be a little more intense, or might be a little more chippiness between these two teams as there's been in recent years? Or
Yeah, I know it was going to be a dogfight from the get-go. We just have to prepare ourselves for it.
Yeah, the rest of college is already done, so we're pretty much sophomores now. So we kind of just, look at it as that, and we don't call each other freshmen anymore. We kind of just feel like we've grown past that stage. But we just definitely be playing our roles.
Do you think you guys, all three of you, have been on the floor at the same time early in the season? Has been that effective?
Yeah, we have a great chemistry. I mean, we always together off the floor, so I mean, it kind of carries over to the court.
You seem more excited on the defensive end when you make a play than when you score and draw a foul or something like that. Do you take more pride on defense than your scoring?
Definitely, I do. I mean, I know that my defense, controls my offense. So once I'm, locking in on defense or getting my intensity up on the defensive end and getting stops and scores, I mean, that's what leads to my scores, defense.
How intense was that game defensively for both teams?
Well, we know that we were guarding the two leading scorers in the Big 12, Phil Forte and LeBron Nash. So it was definitely a defensive game. And I feel like we did a pretty good job on those two, even though they did get some numbers.
Kelly, what happened on that tee? Did LeBron bump into you and then Jamari stood up?
Well, we kind of bumped to each other, and I was running to the timeout or whatever what happened, and then he felt as if I intentionally pushed him or bumped into him, so he kind of pushed me. But I mean, it was definitely just the intensity level just kind of kicked up, amped up from the beginning of the game.
Do you guys feed off that?
Yeah, it kind of motivated us to go a little harder on the defensive end and just to play our game. Even though it was a lot of heated arguments and a lot of things that happened, but we still kind of stayed focused and just it motivated us to go harder.
why was there more emotion in this game tonight, you think?
I really don't know. I mean, Oklahoma State, they beat us last year, so I mean, they were a great team last year, so we didn't want to take them lightly. And Coach Self went to Oklahoma State, so it was kind of a personal game for us, so that we could just beat them, obviously, and pretty much play against them hard.
What was your reaction to Cliff's dunk?
It was definitely one of the best dunks I've seen him do. But in high school, I know that he was doing a lot of things like that. So I mean, I'm just glad to see him back, jumping and getting back on his feet and playing his game.
How would you describe it?
Monsters, just like his game, pretty much. That's all I can say about it.
Can you feel guys trying to aim their passes a little bit once you start getting a finger or a hand? Yeah, it seems like you get a hand or a finger on every pass the opposition's trying to make.
I mean, I just know that a lot of guys, take my length for granted, so I just try to, get out in the passing lanes or, just alter their passes. Maybe they can be a step further out, away from the scoring area. So that's what I just try to do, just throw off the offense a little bit.
And you doing that changes everybody defensively because they can get their hands on balls because everybody's a step further.
That's definitely my goal, to try to do that, just be a great defensive helper or defensive stopper.